And thank God we are alive today. But welcome to Front Page Review on your super dial, on your mega dial, on your super mega dial. Voice of the people, 90.3 FM. I tell you every day that we're the best radio station around. Welcome everyone. Check your time now. It's 7:02 a.m. And of course, today is the 23rd day in the month of May 2025. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. And I'm reporting duty this morning. Okay, on Front Page Review, we give you all of the gist you need to gather every day, okay, between 7 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Okay, everyone. And now, of course, I've got several newspapers to flip through for you this morning. Hey, listen, I must tell you, there are heavy stories this morning. Very huge stories this morning. All right? Get very close to your radio set. Sit up and let's take a ride. 2027 election. APC backs Tinubu. Opposition searches for strong competitor. On 2027 election, APC backs Tinubu. Opposition searches for strong competitor. NNPCL empowers 531 core members with grants, starter packs. Unilag denies delay in NEL fund loan refunds to students. 5 arrested for diverting Kebbi's 184 million naira agrochemicals. Tight security as court declines to stop Owa Bokun's coronation. Dangote slashes petrol price again amidst import glut. That's beautiful. 13,500 terrorists, others killed in 2 years, says a national security advisor. 13,500 terrorists, others killed in 2 years. 52,000 Nigerians relocated to the UK in 2024, according to reports. Can you see that? 52K Nigerians left Nigeria to the UK. Okay. U.S. court jails Nigerian for $1 million scam. Federal government directs AMCON to begin shutdown process. Southwest governors roll out regional economic master plan. All right, still with Punch newspaper this morning, 2027. Atiku denies plan to leave PDP. And then, Rufai Atiku-led coalition to choose platform on May the 30th. Atiku, Rufai-led coalition to choose platform on May the 30th. And then, Labour Party factional chairman Okafor Dom's party says Obi can't govern Nigeria. Labour Party factional chairman Okafor Dom's party says Obi can't govern Nigeria. And then APC endorses Tinubu for 2027 presidential race. Formally now. And then Nigeria witnessing stability amid ongoing reforms, says Umar Ganduje. And then still as regards 2027, Labour Party will provide opportunities for women to contest, says Abure. North Central APC governors back Tinubu for 2027 presidency. Yes, North Central Labour Party chairman Bakabure condemned Obi Oti's actions. Yes, that's what it is. But we'll move quickly from there to Daily Post newspaper. Check your time, 7:06 a.m. And then as regards coalition, Atiku, Peter Obi, El-Rufai, others in talks. This is Atiku's spokesman speaking here. They are all in talks. Now, SCP, National Working Committee members embroiled in major crisis after El-Rufai's entrant. National Working Committee members embroiled in major crisis after Rufai's entrance. And then Southeast sit-at-home order losing grip. NSA Ribadu is the one speaking here. In Southeast, sit-at-home order is losing grip. That is what Ribadu is saying. And then Peter Obi can't lead Nigeria. Labour Party factional chairman Okafor is the one speaking here. And of course, he has dumped the party. Nigeria finally rescued from $11 billion P&ID scam. Legal team leader clarifies. Some more stories quickly. 2027 Nigerian electorate will decide Tinubu's fate, not governors, says Wabara. Nigeria's electorate will decide Tinubu's fate, not governors, says Wabara. And then Tinubu government inherited no project in Southeast. According to Works Minister Dave Umahi, Tinubu's government inherited no project in the Southeast, according to Dave Umahi. To some more now, APC not a failure. Economic reforms are working, says Tinubu. West African Aviation Ministers Group appoints Keyamo as chairman. Southeast sit-at-home order losing grip. NSA Ribadu speaks. And then LND backs opposition coalition eyes 2027 on the new political party. LND backs opposition coalition eyes 2027 on that new political party. To some more political stories again. Benue Local Government Election Appeal Tribunal dismisses 6 councillorship cases. Peter Obi can't lead Nigeria. Labour Party factional chairman Okafor speaking here. Daily Post has got more of that story. Protests rock Lagos State House as APC women demand cancellation of Akpabio Keodo local government primary. Okay. Only empty vessels left behind in opposition camp. I bet you want to find out who is saying this, right? It's Tinubu. He said only empty vessels left behind in opposition camp. That is Tinubu speaking. And then as regards 2027, Tinubu will not be impeached. He'll be re-elected, says Akpabio. Tinubu will not be impeached. He'll be re-elected, says Akpabio. And then 2027 still, more states joining Tinubu. Labour Party senator begging to defect to APC, says Akpabio. You hear him? He says, again, I'll take that. He says, more states are joining Tinubu. Labour Party senator is begging to defect to the All Progressives Congress. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, 710 is the time. What we are doing to rescue Nigeria. This is Ribadu speaking. Vanguard is next anyway. Yeah, I'm switching quickly to Vanguard. What we are doing to secure Nigeria, according to Nuhu Ribadu, who is the National Security Advisor. And then, why Bola Ige told us he didn't trust Northerners, says Lamido. Why Bola Ige told us he didn't trust Northerners, Lamido speaking. And then as regards 2027, I am expecting more defections to APC, says Tinubu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said he is expecting more members of opposition political parties to join the All Progressives Congress APC before the 2027 general elections, just as the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, and of course the National Working Committee, NWC of the party, adopted him as the sole candidate. Moving on, slain WAEC students, key witness testify or testimony delays full report. I take that again. Slain WAEC student, key witness testimony delays full report, says police. Impunity in PDP started in 1998. Professor A.B. Sinwosu. Impunity in PDP started in 1998. This man is taking us back to visit history of that political party. All right, P&ID case with recovered $200 million. And of course, $10 million award. AGF speaking. Tinubu inaugurates NNPCL board is one other one again here. And then INEC adopts AI in election planning and of course administration. INEC adopts AI in election planning and of course administration. And then as regards 2027, I'm expecting more defections to APC, says Tinubu. Police nab 7 suspected burglary syndicate members in Akwa Ibom State. Ebonyi land dispute. Hoodlums burn excavator used for boundary demarcation. Court sentences 2 to 30 years, 1 to life imprisonment for kidnapping. Impunity in PDP started in 1998. Professor ABC Nwosu speaking. Peter Obi can't lead Nigeria, Labour Party factional chairman says as he dumps party. Sweep them clean. Tinubu asked APC to bring more opposition members. Sweep them clean. Why PDP should lead 2027 coalition is a very beautiful piece you might want to read. And of course, Vanguard newspaper has that story. APC governors adopt Tinubu as sole candidate for 2027 presidential poll. Dangote refinery cuts petrol price by 15 naira. Whoa. Okay. Peter Obi denies meeting Tinubu in Rome over alleged 225 billion naira Fidelity Bank. I think that's been trashed. That's been trashed already. Okay. Okay. Let's visit The Nation. The Nation will give us a couple of headlines here. Let's check out all of them on the front page. We have not adopted ADC for 2027, says Atiku's coalition. And then Labour Party loses another rep member to APC. Now to Unilag. No delay in Nelfund loan reimbursement. First Lady donates 100 million naira to boost creative education among children. On cash transfer, federal government supported 6 million Nigerians in 6 months, says Minister. Otedola, Tinubu's Cardoso's policies revive investor confidence. Otedola is speaking here. Tinubu's and Cardoso's policies revive investor confidence. And then, federal government files criminal charges against Natasha Akpabio. Federal government, yeah, that's what we see. That's what we see here. Federal government. It's okay. Now we visit Daily Trust newspaper. Check your time, 7:16 a.m. 1,593 Nigerians killed in road crashes in 3 months. Assassination claim. Federal government files criminal charges against Senator Natasha. Tinubu's endorsement now, what Nigerians think, is a very big piece. I mean, you might want to just read. Will reject scrapping of state electoral commissions, Governor Sule. We will reject scrapping of state electoral commission, says Governor Sule. League of Northern Democrats backs coalition against Tinubu. League of Northern Democrats backs coalition against Tinubu. And then Sokoto mandates 2-year rural service for sponsored health workers. Tinubu asks National Assembly to approve 1.481 trillion naira budget for rivers. Tinubu asks National Assembly to approve 1.481 trillion naira budget for rivers. And people like me are asking, under IBAS, you should know where that money is going already. Federal government to establish agro-processing zones in Kano and others. Federal government to establish agro-processing zones in Kano and, of course, others. To some more stories. Despite 6-time price cuts by Dangote, petrol cost still high. Despite 6 time price cut by Dangote. Petrol cost still high. Yes, I think I concur. Let it come down to at least 200. Yeah, so. Despite widespread killings, Ribadu says Nigeria better secure under Tinubu. One party state. We didn't force anyone to join APC, says Tinubu. We did not force anyone to join the APC. Now, Ganduje, PDP members joining APC because their party is gasping for breath. And then we visit the Sun newspaper now. 7:18 a.m. Tinubu backs one-party system. Tinubu backs one-party system. I think that story is even just coming in right now. Tinubu backs one-party system. Okay, 5 clubs in race to sign Osimhen. Film House stares Nollywood's global vision at Cannes 2025 summit. Governor Aliu's second term guaranteed, says Mohammed. Governor Aliu's second term guaranteed. Indigenous oil firm petitions House of Reps over Saipem dispute. Governor Aliu's second term guaranteed, says Muhammad. I thought the voters are to decide. I thought the citizens are to decide who, if it's guaranteed or not. Okay. Nigeria would reject him with their votes, says CUPP. And 2027 gale of endorsements for Tinubu by APC governors and lawmakers. Gale of endorsements for Tinubu by APC governors and lawmakers. I think I read somewhere recently, is it on Twitter, where someone was saying that he doesn't even know if some persons are in this country and that if they are feeling what others are feeling, It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is a Friday edition, okay? Don't mind me. Let me give you some more. SDP National Working Committee crisis. Gabam Agunloye disagree on new members' appointment. SDP National Working Committee crisis. Gabam Agunloye disagree on new members' appointment. And then Makinde's 2027B, the politics and the issues. Finally here, Soludo will sweep November poll of Obuike Algon chair, speaking there. And then finally, the Guardian newspaper is going to guide us to the last couple of headlines. And then we will join Rufai Oseni any moment to give us his analysis on some of the stories. And then we'll delve deeper into some of these headlines. Okay, I'll break all of these stories down for you, bit by bit, today on the show because it's Friday. Everyone, let's enjoy it together. But then, the Guardian first. The traditional religious leaders call for action against gender-based violence. And then, Diri suspends traditional ruler as court war. Robbery escalates in Bayelsa. Northern Khan condemns Zamfara governor or government for addressing alleged conversation case. Yes. And then Lagos restaurant sues woman who alleged kidnapping and ritual killings. Officers accused of abduction, extortion, cover-up face fresh calls for justice. Huriwa urges federal government to convert 753 houses confiscated from Emefiele into military barracks. Huriwa, really? Military barracks? Okay. Aba residents alleged police brutality, extortion by RRS operatives. Aba residents alleged police brutality and extortion by RRS operatives. American bishop stranded in Nigeria for 62 days reunites with family. Police arrest man in possession of counterfeit CFA currency. All right, everyone, let's now join Rufai Oseni and to get his analysis. Good morning to you, Rufai. Welcome. Thank God it's Friday. Hello? Are you there, Rufai? Good morning to you. Uh-oh. Your voice is low, actually. Very low. Hello?
Hello, can you check the system?
Okay, I can hear you now. We can hear you.
I said I've been calling. You can check how many missed calls you have. I've been calling.
Okay, I needed to read out the headlines. Sorry about that. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Hello? Hello, Rufai, are you there? Hello?
Okay. Is it?
We still can't hear you. Hello? Oh my God. Oh my God. Can some... Okay, let's get the engineer to help me quickly. Okay, let's go. Talk to us. I think we can hear you now.
The very first story I want to talk about is President Tinubu talking about the fact that there's no big deal about one party state. There's a big deal about one party state. In fact, it is very wrong to have a one party state. In fact, it's an aberration of democratic tenets to have a one party state. So I totally condemn the president for saying that. What we should do should be a robust democracy. When APC was challenging PDP, what if we said, oh, it was good to have a one party state, then will APC ever get a chance? Why is it called multi-party democracy if it's a one-party state? And please, President Tinubu should focus on the work of building Nigeria. He's too concerned about politics. Now they are the stakeholders, everybody's endorsing him. You, Jude, when are you going to endorse him? Because the way at which they are going, everybody's endorsing him. Yet insecurity is high. So what are they endorsing him based on? Their own political factors or the fact that he has performed. Insecurity is high. When Nuhu Ribadu was saying yesterday that things are still a whole lot better, with due respect, Mr. Nuhu Ribadu, things are not a whole lot better. Say you neutralized 13,000 Boko Haram. What about the people Boko Haram has killed in recent times? What about the constant attacks? And Governor Eno saying, all my cabinet and all of that, if you don't care, you can resign and I can do this. See, the fact that we have a politicization of cabinets in the first place does not give effective accountability when it comes to democracy and governance. A governor might be from a certain political party, but your cabinet must be respected because of their technocratic outlook in various areas you've put them. But you see, we have bastardized democracy so much. It's a winner takes it all game. But what hurts me the most is that the same advocates of democracy were the ones that are now bastardizing it today. These same people that they claim they are advocates today are the ones that are now bastardizing it today. They have become the problem of Nigerian democracy. And if we don't call them out, things will not move forward. So, President Tinubu, I know you have started your campaign for 2027 in NS, but please, with due respect, focus on insecurity that is bedeviling Nigeria. Focus on the pain that is bedeviling a lot of Nigeria. Focus on the fact that there's no money in the pockets of Nigerians. Focus on that. Turn things around. Focus on how to help Dangote, a man that took a chance on Nigeria, that went to borrow over $20 billion for a refinery. And then you people are frustrating him. Give him what he needs. Give him crude. The more you give him crude, the more he brings down prices. Those are things we should focus on. Not this shenanigan we do all around. And not this enthronement of a one-party state. I want to talk about the case. FG has filed criminal charges against Senator Natasha Akpoti over assassination claim. She's going to go prove her case in court, but all of a sudden, this case has now snowballed from an attempt to recall her to now an attempt to have a criminal charge against her, which that has even happened now, all because she revealed that she was sexually harassed, which we are also waiting for our own evidence. In all of this matter, it shows the level of, high-handedness, back and forth. But if she did allege a case of assassination attempt on her life, she'll be able to prove her case in court. But to a large extent. Till today, we should ask questions like, why did the panel set up by the president to be able to hear both sides? Why did that panel never see the light of day? Why is it that in Nigeria, a woman makes an accusation, at least let her, give her a room to be able to provide her evidence. That's all we want. Give her a room to be able to provide her evidence. That's all we call for. Nobody's saying she's right. Nobody's saying she's wrong. Just give her a room to be able to provide her evidence. That's all we call for. Nobody's saying Akpabio is at fault. Just give her a room to be able to provide her evidence. But that's what has become the order of the day. Peter Obi has started reacting to the blackmailers in chief. They said his trip to Rome has been misconstrued, that it has something to do with Fidelity Bank. He has clarified that it's got nothing to do as regards the Fidelity Bank back and forth that they're having. So from one story to another, it pretty much shows an onslaught against the banking ecosystem. And like we have said, Fidelity Bank has more than enough capacity for whatever the challenge that it's facing. And it's not today banks face judgment day. So why this constant assault on the bank? CBN has come out to say all the bank ecosystems are great and are stable in the country. So let us keep calm. We can't afford to allow a run on a bank. 22 APC governors unite endorse Tinubu as sole candidates. They will go ahead and they will do the endorsement. But the most important question we should ask is, what will the people say? Inflation has gone up. Lives have become more difficult for people. Even the rich is crying. Grocery prices are up. Everything is up. Whatever price you had last year is times 3, or last 2 years is times 3 today. The first 2 years of President Tinubu's administration has been a lot of sorrow, has been a lot of pain, has been a lot of tears for the people. And we cannot deny that fact. They will say wins. Yes, he got some wins in some areas, but the collective wins as regards what affect the people is not there. And once that is not there, there's a lot of pain. And we are seeing it. We are all facing it. I am facing it. Today you are facing it. Everybody's facing it. And the president has not been able to provide a reprieve. Everything is expensive. Even data prices are up. And as I hear some people say, the audio is not good and everything. Please, also support us at VOP. How do you support us? You have our YouTube stream. Put money there for us. It's not easy to run media. This is our own labor of love. Things have gone up. We have to pay bills, we have to pay salaries, we have to pay diesel, we have to pay encumbrances, and all of these things are up. So for all of our audience listening to us every part of the world, also, we solicit your support. We solicit your support. We can't do it alone. We are begging. If you love what you hear on this media, and you're watching us on YouTube, put money there for us. You can be able to give those donations. It will go a long way, because when we get the revenue, it helps us arguments. And it has to be said, things are not easy as it is today. Advertisers have dropped their advertising revenue. It's not the way it used to be today. It's not the days where radio stations make hundreds of millions in revenue again. It's long gone. Those days are long gone. It's not days of a lot of penury. And it's a reflection on the cause of the economy. We can't deceive ourselves. Even when you make the millions of naira, what's the worth of the naira? This is the same naira that just over 4, 5, 6 years ago, it was about 360 or 400 that give you $1. Today, it's times 4 of that amount that give you $1. As at 2020, 2021, how many years ago here? 4, 5 years ago, it was 400 that give you $1. Today, it's times 4 of that 400 that give you $1. So if you need to convert money in dollar as a business you do, it is a pain to go through. And these are the vestiges of Tinubu's administration, because he went ahead to float. You floated in an economy that doesn't have manufacturing capacity. You floated in an economy that there's not been general gains. World Bank can praise you because they are Bretton Woods institution. You know what they are meant for? They are meant to service the interests of the bigger nations. That's what they are there to do. They are not there to service your interests. And they are there to monitor you smaller nations and make policies, draconian policies that it will not, and they know, because they know you will not have physical discipline, so they know you will come begging by them. So they wait for that. And whatever they give you is not free. You pay for it. Okay, look at the 3-point-something billion they gave us during COVID. For till 2019, after even paying the 3-point-something billion quarterly amortization of special drawing rights, we now have to still pay $36 million each every year. So the money was not free. And that's justice. So that should speak volumes. And that should show you the state of play as regards the state of the economy. So when we say things are not right, it's not because we don't want President Tinubu or anything. It's because things are not right. Things are not fair. Nigerians are suffering. And they took a lot of decisions that hampered Nigerians. And that's just it. And if we look at it, these decisions, he said he intended it for good, has not panned out good. Has not panned out good at all. Has brought a lot of inflation, surging inflation that we can't come out of. And these are the reality of people. Businesses are complaining. How can business compete? Over 30%. Over 30% interest rate. If we had bank loans to set up this company, by today we would have been dead. Because how can you be paying over 30% in loans? What is your profit margin before you think of loans payments? Maybe it's who makes money that will not think of loan. If you have over 30% in loan payments, CIT is about 30% too. Yeah? So even if, okay, they say it's reduced in this new tax bill, then you pay CIT, then you pay a lot of payments here and there. Then you pay for electricity. Then you pay for diesel. You pay all of that. Because the bandia has increased and it's not that there's electricity. You now still pay for diesel. It's a sad one for Nigeria. And we'll keep saying this thing. We don't stop talking it. We'll keep saying it. And brother, if you have one or two questions for me.
No, not really. Not really. I think because of our time. Thank you so much, Rufai. Thank you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Please, the network, help us next time. Help us next time.
All right.
Please.
Thank you so much. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. VOP 90.3 FM. Now, I will want to break down a couple of these stories, all right, for you. Okay. Before then, I will go on this very, very short break. And when I come back, don't worry, I'll take your calls very, very soon. It's Open Mic Friday, and we have a whole lot to do this morning, okay? But I will be right back just after this.
Export Business Training is here again. VOP 90.3 FM wants you to benefit from this. This is for those who want to position or reposition themselves for something different in 2025. Yes, time to export common items abroad and earn in dollars like pepper, vegetable, groundnut, yam, sesame seeds, ugu, bitter leaf, cherry, charcoal, sawdust, oil, kola nut, cocoa, and many more. Join the rest and get this knowledge.
The seminar fee is 20,000 naira only. Account number 122-416-8488. Zenith Bank. Account name VOPFM. Kindly send your proof of payment via WhatsApp to 0701-214-6454. Seminar will hold on Saturday, 24th of May, 2025.
At Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, 42 Murtala Mohammed International Airport Road. Time 11 a.m. Don't be left out. Participate and you'll be grateful.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the Voice of the People 90.3 FM, Lagos, We do not endorse or take responsibility for any content shared by our followers or third-party users. Thank you.
All right, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I will take your call and then read your messages and also break down the stories. I'll just go together. I'll take all together, okay? Because of our time. Let's just do it together. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Move away from your radio set if you want to call me, or tone down the volume so we can hear each other. Just around 60 seconds, yes, for everyone. 60 seconds for you, okay? So let's start. Let's begin here. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You can also reach me via WhatsApp, okay? Yeah, WhatsApp. Opposition heavyweights are ramping up their strategy to present a competitive candidate as the governing party. The All Progressives Congress yesterday endorsed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's candidacy for a second term in office come 2027. Now, according to findings, the camp of the former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and, of course, Peter Obi's Labour Party may meet again very soon to iron out the grey areas. You know, the sources say it will enable them to come up with an acceptable candidate as soon as possible. As soon as possible. That's what we hear. All right, let's talk to you now. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Akpabio. I'm calling from Egypt.
Okay.
Today, I just want to please, I don't know, this our election is really bringing mentality. It's making the leaders not to concentrate on what they are voting for, and just reminding the nation and the nation. When somebody will be voting this and asking, he won't even do anything within the state as long as he is saying something about election. By practicing something law, something like that. This 4 years, 4 years, and 8 years, and he's giving us go and our constitution and make it amended. At least 6 years, my own suggestion, this is what I'm saying. For every president that is elected into an office, president to govern on 6 years, not like second time, or not like 40 years, we have 6 years, whether you drink or you play or you see that, yes, it is not 6 years, that person come down, no more contesting. I believe we can achieve something with that, because this 12 years and 4 years, look at what's happening now. This takes 2 years, the president is now to campaign for another 2 years, and 4 years ahead of the one that is not even done anything at all. This is the president. I believe we can bring this thing down to 3, something like 6 years, not like 3 years, because 6 years, automatically, when the person just finishes that 6 years, they will just, step down, or believe it will help like that. Thank you. That is my suggestion.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate you. You know, I was listening to Ribadu recently when he said over 13,543 terrorists and other criminal elements have been neutralized across Nigeria since May 2023. All right? 13,543 terrorists. Yes. And others were killed in 2 years, according to Nuhu Ribadu. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Peter Omonsa is my name from Shomolu.
Okay.
Ekamajude, yes, I like that story you are repeating now. So it means they have finished Boko Haram, but the remnant of Boko Haram are taking over military barracks, military bases, and then they are having more sophisticated weapons than our millions of the military. Because if you have taken over 32 or 31,000 Boko Haram, So it means the Boko Haram was up to 1 million in Nigeria. Ikamijude, I have been listening to other radio stations. There is a man that was a former member of Borno State House of Assembly. The man told us why Boko Haram will not go away in Nigeria, that the politicians and that the military are involved. They are the ones there. They play their voice note. We listened to it. We commented on it. So, Nur Ribadu, to tell us what he knows about Boko Haram, who he is with the Boko Haram people. That's what he should tell us, not playing pranks on us and not telling us lies when they know that they are lies. On defection, Ikamijude, thank God for what Rufai has said this morning. And Nigerians have not defected and Nigeria will not defect. And I am reminding all Nigerians that we did it in 2023. Majority of Nigerians did not vote for Tinubu. 15 million Nigerians did not vote for Tinubu. Only 8 million voted according to INEC, which that number was disputed. That they were carrying other people's vote and give to Tinubu. And with all that they rigged, it was only 8 million that they gave to Tinubu. So Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar and Kwankwaso, they had 15 million. So 15 against 8. That time we did not even know Tinubu. Nigerians thought Tinubu was telling them the truth. When he said, Wale, that's I'll bring it down. They voted for him based on that. He gave them fake promises. He lied to Nigerians, and Nigerians got carried away, and they voted for him. I mean the 8 million that they told us. But this time around that Nigerians have known that Tinubu will never tell us the truth. You come in, Nigerians cannot eat again. Nigerians cannot go to farm. Nigerians cannot go to school. Nigerians have now known that Tinubu came to destroy our economy, destroy our currency, destroy our security. Tell me how these Nigerians would vote for Tinubu. The politicians, put all of them together, count all of them, let us know how many. And finally, coming today, if it is possible, I know as Rufai has said, it's difficult to run a radio station. Unfortunately, I don't have money to send to you. But the point I'm making this morning is that if it is possible, just try one day. Carry your microphone. Enter the street. If you cannot know any other street, come to my street, Bajulaye Road, and come to Woduni area. And let people come out and talk to you. You will know that Nigerians have forsaken Tinubu. Nigerians have forsaken FCC. The other day, somebody sent a voice note to a particular radio station. How Okowa went to a particular local government, and he was telling the women that I become because of you for your good. The women chased him away, Okowa, and they told Okowa that we don't want APC. We are PDP. APC killed us. APC do not allow us to go to farm. Women, they chanted that and sent Okowa away. So that helps you to know that Nigerians have stood their ground. And Tinubu is not welcome in 2027. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you. Good morning to you.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, this is Emeka from Ogun State.
Good morning, Emeka.
Yeah, Kamijile, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, what I want to say, someone said that they should be sweeping them in their party. They can only sweep those, that have been wasting their time because what they're setting in other party are not coming in. They are jumping in to go and cut their own national cake because they don't have any good intention for the nation, Nigeria. They only been in a politics to chop money. They don't care about people dying. But what I know that they can never sweep a common Nigeria that is suffering and dying and being in pains every day by day. They cannot use their money because I believe by now Nigerians are feeling the pains. Even the people that voted them in, they are regretting now. So what I believe that if they can able to, let the election to go free and fair, if there is anything that can be done for the INEC, to be outside of the president, but as long as the president is still in charge of the INEC chairman, that is where they can only succeed. But the whole Nigerians, the common masses of this nation, they cannot sweep them.
Thank you.
We
so
cannot
much.
go there. because the suffer have reached our neck.
Thank you.
The pain is too much on us. So let them be using that money to buy in other politicians like them that stealing and they out there to steal. They can be suing them. But the common Nigeria that suffer every day, that dying every day, that know what they're passing through and crying and losing lives every day by day, they cannot sweep them into such a wicked party called PAPC. Yes, okay. I can never be there. God forbid, I can never be there.
Thank you so
God
much.
Bless us. Let us be going. God bless us.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Top of the morning. My name is Sarah.
All right.
And I'm calling from Egbeda.
Okay.
Okay, based on their statistics, this government of propaganda and lies. In Asiru, what's his name? Is it New Rubadu, the NSA, Abi?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rubadu. He said how many thousand people Boko Haram have been killed. Now, if they have been killing them, how many pictures do they show up? Abi? When you conquer some people, I mean, show pictures. You can see how they are concocting figures for us, just they think they can convince Nigerians. Now, another crux of the matter for me is that even Nigerians themselves, we just have mouth. You get what I'm saying? By the time the election comes now, you will see this poverty that the government has used to hold Nigerians hostage. By the time they start giving people 5,000, 10,000, you will see them again start giving them. Then most importantly, where are the social critics and the activists, the lawyers and co? Let them galvanize Nigerians. Nigerians need leaders. You understand what I mean? So because we came out from country time, these politicians are prepared. We need to prepare by galvanizing ourselves and protest in the right channel. For example, electoral reform. The government should not be the one. The president should not be the one to elect INEC chairman. You understand? On the processes of, there should be enlightenment on the processes of recalling senators that are not power. These are things that Nigerians can use lawfully to get back power. And lastly, I want to round up by saying this thing. It's like a prediction. This is going to be a war, 2027, APC and Nigerians. And I can assure you that Tinubu's government and his force, all the politicians, they are going to do all they can. So it will take a lot of effort from the part of Nigeria to be able to wrestle power back from this people. I tell you. May God help us. Thank you
so much for calling. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Ikamejide, the voice behind the microphone.
Thank you. Good morning.
This is Paul from Egbeda calling this morning. Ikamejide, 3 things weakened me this morning. Number 1, I had an international news. Nigeria and Ethiopia have been considered as nations that are not free, that have not given freedom to the press. That the press is under siege in these 2 countries, Ethiopia and Nigeria. That's number 1. Number 2, the criminal case filed against Natasha. Natasha never accused the federal government. She specifically accused individuals. So on what ground is the federal government filing a criminal case against her? Then number 3, it is now open, not allegedly, that the Mr. President said there is nothing wrong with one-party system. People have been saying this thing all this while, and those working with him have been denying it. But he has come out in the open now to say there is nothing wrong with one-party system, that they should sweep them in, that he's expecting more. And shocking enough is that the 2 pastors that represent a religious body as governors in this country, they are the ones disappointing most. Look at how dictatorial that Eno, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, how he demonstrated a man who's supposed to have the Spirit of God in him, coercing those that were appointed that they must defect as if this is not democracy. And if people start criticizing pastors tomorrow, they say, why are you talking against the men of God? Even those who are not called pastors cannot say what he has said in the open without even minding. The Akwa Ibomite never voted for him. They voted for PDP. That is where they thumbprinted. They didn't thumbprint on his picture. They thumbprinted on PDP logo. And he has this audacity to threaten those that are working. And finally, the Nigerian people in 2027, as God liveth, we are going to tell APC that the suffering masses own this country. The political elite and the bourgeoisies are not up to 1 million people. Even if there are 1 million people, the rest of Nigeria is about 230 million. We are going to tell APC that they cannot control us the way they want. We are going to vote APC out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning.
This is Boyasin calling from Afro Media.
All right.
Yeah, we all can now see what is going on. Do you see a president who promised us in 2020, before 2023 election, that if he doesn't do well, if he doesn't perform, we should vote him out. Now he is the same person now who has not performed, who has not done anything credible to the Nigerian masses or for Nigerian masses, and he's the one now going up and down asking people to support him, to come to APC. For God's sake, who did this to us? And the masses are keeping quiet. So Nigeria is so docile that they cannot get up and say enough about this nonsense. After all, INEC has not even given a timeline. They've not even declared this in open. Why are these governors and this president, why are they behaving like this? Why are they so detached from the people? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Really do appreciate you. What's your name? Engineer Lawrence from Igboleri saying something. He says politicians jumping from one party to another shows that they don't have the interest of the masses at heart. They are after their own personal interest. Our problems are religion, ethnicity, and tribalism. That's what he said. And then, what's your name? Someone else is okay. Benjamin from Shogunle is saying this morning, said to me, this kobo reduction of pump price by Dangote is not helping the masses in any way. Prices of goods and services remain same. It's only the transporters that are gaining it. Not until petrol price is reduced to at least 500 naira. It will not have positive impact on the prices of goods and services that will benefit the masses. Can one tell me why the APC adopted Tinubu for president in 2027 election? To me, insecurity has increased, hunger increased, unemployment increased, poverty increased. So what has the president done that warrants him second term in office? President Tinubu said Nigerians should not vote for him if he didn't give them affordable and available electricity. These we haven't seen. So why are people campaigning for his re-election? That's what he said. Benjamin from Shogunle. Okay, let me talk to this person here. What's your name? And where are you calling from? Good morning to you.
Jude Ikame.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is Baptist calling from Egbeda.
Okay.
Ikame Jude. You can see what is happening in Nigeria today. All these politicians, all of them endorsing Tinubu, all of them, including Akpabio state governor, and they call himself a pastor, a man of God. He told his commissioner that if you don't want to defect to APC, you are going to resign. So it's do or die affairs to join APC now. But no problem. 2027, I pray to God, all of us are going to be alive. They will see what will happen. Masses will tell them that even if all of them, these people that are doing all this thing, they are not up to 2 million, no. All of them. Okay, Tinubu have started campaign, and INEC never lifted a ban for campaign, and they have started it. And nobody is talking. Everybody just keeps silent. Had you been that is any other person, any other party now, you see what will happen. Ikamijude, are we practicing democracy? The answer is no. Look at how Nigerians are suffering. These people, if this one come from here, I said that we have endorsed Tinubu for 2027. We have endorsed Tinubu for 2027. Imagine. Oh, may God have mercy on Nigeria. But 2027 we tell. We are waiting by God's grace. Thank you, Kamijude.
Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning to you here. Hello. Are you there? Good morning. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Good morning to you.
Your Excellency.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, it's Remy here.
Yeah.
You see, I believe the wisest leaders Nigerians have ever had are Babangida and Obasanjo. I said so because these guys, they love power, they understand power, and they are sensible enough to understand their limits. When IBB wanted to stay on, eventually he stepped back because he knew the best way to enjoy all of the things he has acquired is to step back. When Obasanjo pushed for third time, he sees that Nigeria resisted, he stepped back. Tinubu saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with one-party system, it will backfire. And you need to cry for this elite, because what they are doing to Nigeria, we one day turn against them. Now, they are so much keen on keeping good face. When Ribadu said, oh, in 2 years they have killed 13,000 militants. Look, the life of one Nigerian is more than the life of these 13,000 militants. So the major story for me is how many Nigerians have been killed.
Okay.
The militants you killed is a bad story. We don't need them. They don't need to exist. But how many Nigerians have been watched to die? Over the weekend, while Bola Tinubu was begging for photo opportunity with Pope, people were killed in Benue across the country. But one thing Nigeria must know, you need to show them that you are living. They think they have the number. You have the number. We coalition of hungry people, we will beat the hell out of them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate you. Okay, let me read this message. All our leaders have, or our leaders have no other thing to do apart from 2027 election. And then if Dangote wants to reduce pump price, he should reduce it to a reasonable price. Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. That is from Elder Ugochukwu. Okay, that's what he's saying. Good morning to you, and thank God it's Friday. Prince Iotek from Arena Market. If they like, let all political party support him. He is going nowhere. The coalitions will work this time. And on election day, it's Nigerians that will decide. Mr. President will carry his loads back to Lagos. Let them release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Okay. And then, what's your name? PDP cannot be trusted to lead any coalition against the failed APC government because people like Wike and others are bent on destroying the party from within. Meanwhile, the push for electoral reforms must be pursued in full force to ensure that those relying on manipulative tendencies and buying of votes and using INEC and the judiciary must be stopped in their evil and wicked acts. Nigerians must wake up and begin to choose the best of us, to rule the rest of us, to get the best from us. May God help and heal our land. Frank O. Nero from the United States of America sent that message. Then Chude from Ayetoro is saying, please, what is the problem and business of this government to join the suit in taking Natasha to court? Are they now defending the Senate president against a single woman? As far as I know, she never involved the federal government. Then, what now is the headache of this government? They should leave that woman alone, or else women will arise. There's a big one. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Oh, sorry about that. You can call back. Good morning here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kamjude.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Yes, my name is Rafael. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Okay.
You know, it can really, my happiness is that the majority of the Nigerians are looking at the reality. Even the younger ones are beginning to, like, know what is actually going on. So, we are going to actually, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. So, I can tell you, a lot of Nigerians, especially Nigerians, are waking up, like, we are very conscious. We are beginning to know what actually we are supposed to do. And I think.
Hello. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, please call back. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, let's look at this message. Jerry from Ikeja is saying Tinubu is not good in governance, but a professor in mago politics. Only busy oppressing opposition party. Nigerians will shock him in 2027. Tinubu should subsidize petroleum products and other amenities that will directly benefit Nigerians than giving governors more money that will end up being siphoned to foreign accounts. Right? This government has not delivered on its campaign promises, so that's what you're saying. Okay, thank you so much. Who is Okafor? Everyone wants to earn popularity with negative narratives about Peter Obi because of crumbs from APC table. We know who is who. Tinubu being endorsed as sole APC presidential candidate makes no difference, as it will not end insecurity or hunger. Yes. Jude, where is Chioma Innocent? That's Chijioke from Isolo. Chioma Innocent is no longer with us. Yes. Okay? Thank you. Nigerians are subjected to religion fanaticism. Even when they are being killed, they will be told to go to church and do what? Go to church or mosque and continue praying. Can't we be serious for once and tackle all our problems headlong? Village man from Idimu sent that message. Thank you, village man. And then Prince Leo Ozoma from Misolo, Lagos is saying, good morning. Nigeria is in the wrong hands, and I say this after having a careful analysis on APC's incursion since 2015, and there is no governance indices that has taken a positive leap. Therefore, I support the coalition, but it must be organized in such a way that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar should support Peter Obi to take the lead. Hence, it is still the turn of the South, and Peter Obi has found his way into the hearts of many Nigerians. Then the rest will be story. That's what you're saying. Okay, it's all right. Good morning to you. AA from Akomojo is saying Peter Obi supporters are just noisemakers and propaganda. They should continue deceiving themselves. By 2027, their eye will clear. Okay? You know, we take all sides, right? Yeah, we must go take everyone's opinion. I always say we are brothers under one roof. When we fight, we'll go settle and everything will fine. Good morning, Judah. Please let everyone be given a shoe, or a hoe rather. Let's see if they will cultivate to the front or to the back. What I know is all of us are not ready yet. All I'm saying, Shodi is sending that message. Good morning, VOP. I want to ask Nigeria, what have Tinubu APC government done that guarantees second term? If APC should return to power in 2027, Nigeria is finished and gone. Bilado from Idimu. Okay. Please, Rufai should allow power to remain here, south, for 8 years. Atiku, please, back out. A good southern contender is what we want if Tinubu must go. Coalition with a northerner at the top will not work. Thanks, Ishaba. Please, anyone... Okay. Let me read it. He said, please, another one. Put this across to your analysts and commentators. What if Peter Obi comes to APC and Tinubu steps down for him? Would they still insult APC party? I really think that's a big one. Hello, good morning to you. Are you there? Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Daniel. I'm calling from Surrey.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning. It's quite noisy, so noisy. So noisy. Sorry about that. You can call back. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Pascal Chimeze. I'm calling from Ikendem.
Welcome.
And Jude, anytime I hear about National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, I just laugh. Honestly, in my mind, I think that Nuhu Ribadu is not really out to do any job as a National Security Advisor. For me, either incompetence or not a mismatch to that office. He has not told us where all these people terrorizing Nigeria are coming from. From the revelations of the governor of Borno State, that some politicians and the people in the military are responsible for intelligence breach, which are killing many of our soldiers. We have National Security Advisor who cannot dig deep and fish out to those who are sabotaging Nigeria. If Nuhu Ribadu fit for that job, that is the question I want him to answer to Nigerians.
Okay.
If he really fit for that job. The second one is this. What? Hello?
I can hear you.
What you see going on right now is a gang up against Nigeria. The soul of Nigeria is being contended, the people from the south. And at the end of the day, it is not going to augur well for Nigeria. So I just want Tinubu to know what they're doing. Even if they succeed and get power in 2027, it will open door for anti-democratic forces to enter Nigeria and see what they're going to do about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate you. Yeah. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes. Let's see if we could still read some messages. Ameti from Mafoluku. He's saying something. He said, I still advise again that good people that are interested in political leadership should start on time to sell their credentials to the masses, because many of the Nigerians defecting to the APC will face the anger of voters. All right. And then if Governor Eno can be autocratic, you know, on his appointees, shows that the people are not comfortable with the defection to APC. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Everyone, tomorrow is export seminar. It will be going down tomorrow at this time. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow 11 a.m. Everyone will be gathered and ready for the big deal. Right? Now, finally, I would want to get the thoughts of Dr. Oyefeso, who is also going to be with us tomorrow as regards export, to tell us what everyone should expect. And some others are saying, what can I export to and everything? Do I have enough money and all of that? Listen to Dr. Abiodun Oyefeso. Let him talk to us. Top of the morning to you, Sire. Welcome.
And I am trusting God that this weekend, one get new ideas. If you want money now, the knowledge you have is what determines your worth in this dispensation. So I want us people to know that the more you learn, the more you earn. And one of the best way you can keep on learning new things that are invoked. What is invoked now that can bring dollar, pounds, and euro to your account is basically export and nothing else. It's very, very important. We key into that. Okay? And because of that, we're having a program tomorrow, a seminar tomorrow. We call it Export Readiness Class. Okay? And what I'm going to be expecting when we come for this program tomorrow at Golden Tunis Essential Hotel, we'll be expecting to know what export is. You know what are the where to source those commodities we'll be exporting. We'll be talking about a lot of commodities to export. So we'll be telling you where to actually get them locally in Nigeria. Yeah. Then number two, we'll also be telling you how do you package those things. before to export? What are the logistics you are going to use? Is it by air or is it by sea? We'll be telling you that. Then we'll also be telling you how you brand your products for the international market. We'll be bringing some samples of the ones that those who we have trained and they've been able to export successfully, so that you can model your own. After that, we'll be telling you about that. Then how do you get your payment? You export. Did they pay you in naira? Did they pay you in pounds, in dollars? We'll be telling you all those things. Now, apart from that, also we'll be telling you how do you get buyers? How do you get the buyers? What are the various methods of getting buyers for your products? We'll be telling you all those things tomorrow. So quite a lot of things we're going to talk about tomorrow. So it's going to be a big one indeed. And when you talk about various things that people are saying that I don't know what to export, we'll be telling you various types of it. There are various things you can export and I'll be telling you about tomorrow. I'll be telling you, things like cashew nuts, hardwood charcoal, cocoa beans, soya beans, viscose flour, which is called zobo, shea butter, shea nuts, granules, both roasted, shell and unshelled, coconuts, quite a lot of things. Then for food items, we tell you that, look here, if you are doing a local business and if you have not gone international, it's going to be very difficult for you to sustain that business for long. It's a secret that a lot of people don't know. You see that, there's Dangote now is producing sugar in Nigeria. Is producing salt, is this and that. Do you also know that Dangote is also exporting? That's what helps him to be able to build a conglomerate. That's the things we should also need to know that. So if you are doing business locally and you are successful, the only way to sustain that business is to go international, to go export. So you can export chocolate chin-chin, plantain chips, pap, which is called ogi. You can export, roasted granules, yam flour, palm oil, For example, now palm oil is going to be very expensive now, because Malaysia, which is the largest producer of palm oil, is putting a benchmark. They should not take this palm oil to anywhere, So I'm telling you, so if you are able to export to other countries where Malaysia cannot, you are making big money. So that's a strategy. Bean flour, snail can be exported. Honey, locust beans, quite a lot of things can be exported. Bitter cola, cola nut, wonderful cola, ginger, garlic, various type of fish like catfish, smoked fish can be exported. And we say that various types of oil like coconut oil, carrot oil, palm kernel oil, soya beans oil, all these things are there. Vegetables of various types can also be exported. So there are quite a lot of things. We'll be showing you all those things that can be exported, where to export it to, the countries that need them, But like I keep on telling you, you need this knowledge to be able to move forward and make impact, And the only way you can actually exploit your is to come for this particular program tomorrow. And I want to tell you that you are going to be you are going to be blessed coming around. And for those who have not really registered, you can still do that today. It's still a very little chance remaining. So just send export to 070-1214-6454. I repeat, to participate in that program tomorrow, you can quickly do that now. As I'm talking now, 070-1214-6454. Once you do that, they'll be able to get you registered for this program tomorrow. The time is 11 a.m. The venue, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel. In Akpabio, Jao Estate, very close to the airport. The seminar fee for this access fee is 20,000 naira. The seminar fee is 20,000. That 20,000 is a subsidized price. So if you don't come tomorrow and you have to attend our own seminar, the rest I sure you'll be paying $100. So please note, so that you don't say, that seminar, is that, there's a difference. That without paying up. But these schools, the list, you're not. Then the second is that you have 100% scholarship. Scholarship means that they will not be collecting money from your children. That is, it's going to be free education, and you will still be paying them stipends. That's the first thing for bonus. Second bonus, the list organization in the UK that offer visa sponsorship to Africans. Now, there are a lot of things, like I said, we can export all these things food items, agricultural commodities, you also know that you can export your service. So if you are listening to me, you are a carpenter, you are a welder, you can plate air, you are hairdresser, you are a transporter, you are a truck driver, you are various types of services. You know, you also can export your services abroad. Okay?
Yeah.
And these are two information that I'll be giving. I mean, these two, but I want to say this because it's very important. This bonus is a bonus for those who pay today. Okay? It's not the seminar. The seminar is on export. Please, let's take that clear. The seminar you are coming for is on export. How to export various
Thank you,
commodities
Dr.
and
Abiodun
make money. But the one, if you are able to pay, to reward you for doing that is and for your is these two bonus and gain. So note, if you don't pay today, you are not have access to these two bonus.
Thank you so much.
Tomorrow we'll be expecting you,
Thank you.
I'm trusting God that it's going to be very, very great.
Thank
you very much.